It's Jenny Jordan, CEO of NIDA VA, virtual assistant outsourcing company in the Philippines. I'm also the owner of the Lipstick Lounge, a women's support group. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of education and just to come to you and let you know what happens when Google comes a calling. So just wait a few moments till people would start to jump on and start to see that I'm on live. And this is really interesting because although I saw people that had their whiteboard all set up, I didn't realize it was all backwards, you know. So this will be a very, very interesting sort of lesson. So, okay. I'll just start now and people will start to come along as they know. And I just want to let you know who's out there, looking on these live videos. And I'd love to know where you're from. Where are you from? Where are you in the world? You may be in Australia where it's stinking hot, or you're getting ready to actually prepare yourself for snowstorms, I believe, somewhere in the world. So let me get going anyway. So yeah, okay. I love it. They give you little warnings that people are going to watch in a moment. We're just telling everyone that you're live. How cool is that, you know? So you've got to have a lot of respect for the work that's gone into Facebook. Okay. Many people are jumping they're saying either you need to have a website or you don't need to have a website. We've got ClickFunnels, of course, and that's very, very good. But a lot of people on social media, hey, how you going? Many people on social media will check you out. You probably have done it yourself where you've gone online to check out your accommodation, you know, and you don't go to the website first. You look at the reviews, you check them out, and then you decide if you're going to spend the night there or your holiday there, right? Yeah, I'm no different than you. But that's what people do when they're checking you out as a business or as an entrepreneur. They're going, they're reading about you in social media. They will seek you out online as well. So I just wanted to let you know, what are they seeing when they come to there? So in my line of work, I see a lot of really interesting websites. Now, hey Di, how you doing? Oh, bam, B as well. Good stuff. I see a lot of interesting websites up there, and some of them, you know, they're really try-hard sort of websites where they've put together their knowledge and started to whack a website up. Good on them, but you only get better, right? But sometimes it's really hard to say when they want your honest opinion of what the website looks like, because sometimes they're dog ugly and you think, oh my, it's like, and you can't tell them that. It's like telling them that their kid is ugly, right? So you don't want to do that at all. You do that at all. But from a SEO or search engine optimization side of things, I'm going to tell you what Google looks at when they go to your site. So let's just have a look at a site. And what it is it's the front door of your home. And if you can imagine putting the welcome mat in there, out there, sorry, and waiting for your first guest to arrive, okay? So you want everything in order before you open the door. In this case, it's Google. It's Google that we want to really appease and really get excited about coming to our site, because they've got the power. And they come in and I don't know if you can see that, little spiders, you know, not virtual, they're virtual spiders, not creepy crawly spiders that we kill, but Google wants to come into your site. So it's in your interest to make it the best possible experience for the visitor, or the biggest visitor. It would be Google. So what you need to do is that you need to optimize your site as well. So if your site is still in the construction stage, you need to put a construction site up and don't allow Google to come and visit. There's a if you're on WordPress, it's easy. You go to the back office and it tells you, you know, for public view or for not. But don't let Google come a calling until your site is A1. It's pretty smick. So the things that are sort of I see that are really stopping you for your ranking are really simple things that you could actually get on board with and start to fix yourself. So when they come into the door, the thing is that they don't want to see is, oh, getting hearts. How cool is that? I love it, love it. When they come in, they want to see that it's very easy to load. If you're having trouble, if your site's not loading quickly, quick enough, thank you, Vicky. Thanks, Vinny. If your site's not loading quick enough, they will they don't like it. And also the fact that your visitors will bounce off. You've got 6 seconds, not a whole lot of time, to hold their interest. So if they come in there and they say, oh, where did I see that? Where was that recipe that Davini had up the other day? You know, that sort of thing. If they're having trouble sort of navigating that, they will actually downplay it. But then they start to look at the site, the layout of the site, whether it is seen on mobile. Mobile is a really big thing, and you should do that yourself. You should actually put your website into your mobile. How does it come up? How is it seen? How is your visitor actually seeing your website? Really interesting, because some of the older types of WordPress are not optimized at all for mobile. So another thing too, if you're on a WordPress free theme, that is awesome to start with, but after a period of time, WordPress doesn't update the bugs and the fixes on that. So you're going to have things that break, and they're also going to be able to have spammers come in. You are much better off having a paid version where they're continually updating the version of that WordPress theme and the layout, etc. Because as I was just saying, it leaves yourself vulnerable, and you don't want to be hacked by, you know, all those horrible spammers that we sometimes get. So okay, so Google comes in here and they are reading. And what would help Google is if you had keywords, keywords that best describe what your article is about. So the keywords, they need to be in the title there. Okay, you have it in the title. They also, on your WordPress site, you'll go down to meta tags and description. That will give you a chance of putting that keyword from there into your meta tags. Meta tags are really important. They are important because there's no second guess with Google. They already can see, okay, it's chicken dinners, for instance. Chicken dinners here, you've met it in the meta tags, and there is a description in there. So, you know, don't bypass these little things, because Google will say, haha, this is about chicken dinners. How awesome. So they will go through the article and see, one, if it's entertaining, if it's got, it's a little bit humorous and lighthearted, and not, don't stuff keywords in there. Don't put chicken dinners here, chicken dinners there, because it's overstuffing it and you'll be marked down for that. So what they're looking at is in the first line, you should be putting, today I'm going to be talking about chicken dinners and how easy they are to put together, blah, 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 blah. And also helpful for Google is tips. They love you being interactive with your audience by putting out tips. How cool is that? So if you've got chicken dinners, it would be barbecue chicken dinners, how to serve a roast chicken dinner, things like that that are helpful for your audience. So if you're seeing that through, Google saying, yeah, I like the content of this. It's all about chicken dinners. I can see you that they're interacting with the client, the person that's looking at this. You're asking questions. I wanted people to reach out to me and tell me the problems that they had cooking chicken dinners. So they want to see interaction with their audience, because if you've not got that interaction, they again, they mark you down. But they're so clever, Google. They've got the spiders rolling over your site. They're marking you up for everything you're ticking. They can even see how long that people are scrolling through your site. So if people are really engrossed in the content that you've given, don't put out spun crap. Put out good quality content that engrosses, entertains, and educates the people that come and visit. So Google is watching, and they're watching that how long people are actually going on there. They're watching also the links that people are clicking with, which brings me to another point, that if you're going to put up links whether on your page that lead to another page, check them first. Make sure that the links are not broken, okay? Because Google, as I said, they're saying, oh, I wonder where this leads from. It leads from chicken dinners to barbecues, So, hey, so if those links are not connected, then they make you down. So that is really, really interesting. So another thing that really gets in their face is banners. I don't know, you nearly have to wear sunglasses so many at times when you go to websites, because they're like a neon board in Vegas, the bang, 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 bang. And Google doesn't like that, okay? Not only that, it's a real turn off to people that are visiting your site, because they don't want to be doing that. They don't want to be looking at different things and different offers that you'll have. Keep it consistent with your message. If it's all on cooking, and I'm using you, Debbie, you are a great example because you do everything so beautifully. If you've got your front page there, and you've got a newsletter that goes to your cooking tips, and you keep it all congruent in what your message is out there, because that is what Google loves. So when this is all done and you've checked the website, you're making sure that the links are all not broken, and that you are presenting a beautifully, easily navigated website, then you can sit back and expect that Google will actually give you a good ranking. Now, they've got thousands of pages but you can, to look through, but if yours has got the tips that I spoke about, the broken links, the good quality content, the links that are not broken, that lead to other quality information, they are looking at how length of time, the content, the education that you're giving people. If you're giving away newsletters or ebooks or anything like that, you're getting ticks. Google loves you, and they'll be back, because as soon as you appease Google, and that's a funny word to use, because if you go off Google, if you go in and do another page, because they thought so highly of the first page, they'll come back quickly to, if it's on the same topic, of course, to go through and to, they won't spend as much time. They won't need to spend as much time, because they get it. They get what your site is all about. They don't have to second guess it. Not like some of the sites that are all over the shop like a mad woman, but yeah, that's the key to it. That's the key. That's what Google is looking at. And that's make their job easier by checking off that checklist. Now, so please write them down. They're looking at to educate. They're looking at the content is king. It will always be king, because they want to entertain you. They want you to ask questions of your readers that are come to your site. So that's engagement, that they love engagement. So, and also just check that thing about the mobile, because it's interesting, because some some don't show. I've seen older WordPress that, you know, it's all gobbledygook. And the thing is that people are spending more time on their iPhones now. So they will actually look in breaks or in the lounge or anything like that, that they're looking on their iPhone. So just imagine how disappointed you would be if you went to a site on chicken dinners, you had a look at it because it was all ranking okay, but it's not showing on your mobile. So you lost them. So remember, 6 seconds. And also a final, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Thank you for staying with me too. Is that for Google Analytics to be put on your pages, and you're thinking, oh, wow, something else to look at. This is prime information for you. It is so good, because here is why. Google will monitor and record the people that have put in keywords to find chicken dinners, you know, or to find your keyword. So it may be how to cook chicken dinner on a Tuesday night. You know, that might be the keyword, the long keywords that that found your website. So what do you do with this information? You would actually write several articles on using the keywords that Google said that's how they found you. So if it's chicken dinners, if it's barbecue, you know, and they just happen to go through your pages. So it gives you vital information so that you can always score up on the top pages. But be warned, if you have got a highly competitive keyword that is used, like internet marketing, for instance, that's a prime example, it will take months of work. Maybe I'll save this for the next video, because I will tell you how to do the search to find the keywords that are really meaty, that a lot of people are not looking at. They go for the high keywords, especially inexperienced marketers. They will go for, you know, internet marketing, but their page would be buried to page 999, because the big bucks are spent by bigger companies that are prepared to pay that big money to get internet marketing and on page 1. It just doesn't matter how much work. It takes 6 months and more, if at all, that you would rank for internet marketing. So there is ways around that, but I won't spill all the beans right now. I'll tell you on another video. So I really hope that you found this really entertaining, and that you can use this education. I just wanted to let you know that if you are wanting extra help, is that we can actually run an audit on your website, so that we can see all the things that I mentioned, plus the technical things that you can't do yourself, that you need to be fixed as well. So if you're at all interested in that, I would love you to contact us at nidava.com, and we will actually help you with your technical stuff, the techie stuff that really holds us back and stops us moving forward. So it's with love in my heart. I hope, yeah, definitely, definitely do that, because the report itself will actually, it's a couple of pages long, that will tell the simple stuff, and that's easy to fix. The technical stuff that could be holding you back, great. Because you probably didn't even know, and you probably think, oh gosh, I've been doing this chicken dinner article for ages and it's still not showing. There could be another underlying reason why it's not showing. Even if you ticked all the boxes here, there's the technical SEO. Okay, so that's good. Thanks, Vicky, for coming on. I love to see my friends come on and watch me. So it's with love in my heart. Let's do this again very soon, and I want to update your education so that you can really smash it out there. Okay, so it's Jenny Jordan, over and out, and I'll talk to you real soon.